Good afternoon, it's Sunshine Reports on Osrc Television. My name is Remy Allen. Swearing in of 18 local government chairmen in Ondo State on Monday has signaled a new beginning at the third tier of government. While still basking in the euphoria of the new assignment, residents of Ondo State have urged the new chairman to quickly settle down for business. In this report, our correspondent Zimo Edeme takes a look at the tax before the local government headsmen. The report is presented from our studio.
The local government is the closest to the people and are vested with in the world, with well as actual practices over the years. The local government administration has become and has been accepted as a third tier within the structure of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. On the 17th of February, the oath taking signaled a new beginning in the third tier of government with high hopes from residents. Residents in Akure joining the swearing
and give back to the different local governments that they represent by doing what is right at all times.
Now that they have been given autonomy, the autonomy is not both of frugality or wasteful spending, but it is meant to develop the grassroots.
All that said, majority of the people at the local government level would not look up to them for democratic dividends.
There will be challenges, but whatever the challenges may be, they should always endeavor to have a recourse to the state government for way forward.
The thought of God towards man is thought of good, so it's for them to do good. To follow the will of God and do good.
Now the chairmen would need to prove their mettle on how to galvanize development and strive to reduce poverty in their various domains.
People should expect a tsunami of developmentalism, a tsunami war. In the area of agriculture, the ICT and the other infrastructural development.
We have our plan towards the health. We have how to monitor the staff first, then monitor how drugs will be provided, and the implementation.
It's a new dawn in Ondo State, in the area of local government. Talk about infrastructure, talk about health, talk about agriculture, talk about whatever that will make the life of the people better than the way it has been is what we will give.
The main purpose of local government is to effectively and efficiently establish and maintain services and utilities in order to cater for the basic needs of the people, majority of who live in the rural areas.
Nigerians are experiencing a heat wave causing millions of people to suffer scorching heat. Experts warn that the extreme temperatures amid the epileptic power supply could trigger diseases, threaten livestock, and lead to death. Osrc's Abidemi Akinrotoye.
A heat wave is a prolonged period of hot weather with temperatures significantly higher than the average. This phenomenon is characterized by high humidity, making the heat feel even more oppressive. Heat waves are of significant concern globally as residents shared their experiences during this season and how they have been able to adapt to the weather condition.
Clothes I wear light clothes. I don't tend to wear too much clothes that can be so stuffy that can give me it because I don't know where I can find myself. I can find myself in a place where I eat like that, so just like breathable clothes like this gown. I know that this heat too will pass. It's not going to stay forever.
When I came from work, I'll take my bath. Before the children go to bed, I ask them to go and bathe. So that's what I do. If you are lucky, you have water. Because some people are suffering for the lack of water. They don't have water. Yes, you have water. Bathe as many times as we can. Bathe, please. After that, open your window.
Populations such as advised by medical experts.
Sometimes we can have fainting attack, especially in children. Children are very prone to heat, so they can easily go down. Then we have some people by their nature, the way they are made by genetic constitution, they are prone to heat, like the sickle cell disease. People who have sickle cell disease, crisis, bone crisis or other crisis. Likewise, albino.
The body, at least when you are under 50 or thereabout, your body is made up of over more than 60% of water. And the water has to lubricate the whole system. So we lose a lot of water through sweating, and especially through sweating and breathing. And you breathe out a lot of water. So then, of course, the core temperature begin to rise when you are exposed to too much heat, and it can result in a heat stroke. That's the extreme of heat stroke.
To stay safe and healthy, medical experts advised Nigerians to drink enough water and fluids, but avoid alcohol, caffeine, and sugary drinks. They harp on the need to wear light, loose-fitting, and breathable clothing, seek shade, and avoid strenuous activities when outdoors. The medical experts also stress the need to check on the elderly.
The sun is not yet out. Maybe from morning till around 10, 11, then they go and rest and wait till the evening again. So by that they will to reduce their exposure to heat. Likewise, the sicklers, they should try and avoid the heat, exposing themselves to sun. And then likewise the albinos, they can use their skin protecting clothing that will prevent them from being exposed to all these things. And then they also reduce their exposure to sun by making sure that they don't walk when the heat is high.
As much as possible, the surface area of a child is they lose water more easily than adult. So and of course, when they are thirsty, it is obvious. It's easy to give them water by mouth, and if you don't overhydrate them, it's not the time to wrap up the child for, a kind of clothing that we allow the child to be, to the skin to breathe, so to say. Air will blow into the resin. If you don't expose them to direct to sun at this time. And that's the basic thing about children.
Understanding the risk of this current heat wave is crucial, and it's essential for individuals to take proactive steps and join forces to ensure their safety and well-being. Abidemi Akinrotoye, Osrc News.
Have you ever bought a product and it falls below standard? How does it make you feel? Counterfeit products are a growing menace in Nigeria, putting public health at risk and undermining trust in local and international brands. According to recent reports from the Standard Organization of Nigeria, nearly 40% of products sold in the Nigerian market are either substandard or fake products. In this report, Joy Pius X-rays the severe impact of counterfeit goods on public health, its economic consequences, the role of consumers, and the steps needed to address the issue effectively.
There are some products, especially all these wines. You see one man in one corner, we just produce it, pour the water and add some things. Even all this Coke, here in Akure, they counterfeit Coca-Cola. Yes, I know it because I've been a distributor of Coca-Cola before. I know where they are doing their bottling Guinness then in Isolo. Yes, and you will know the difference between the original Guinness, and the one that is not Guinness.
There is nothing that is fake and adulterated if it goes into the human body, either by mouth or by injectable or by local application, that does not have a deleterious effect, that is a bad effect on the body. For women, very common. If you
care for me, I care for you. Anything that is not good for you, you don't do it to others. So I see, when we see people producing fake products, definitely that is antisocial. It is easy. Unfortunately, those
while some candidates comment the registration process, others express frustrations over delays encountered during the exercise, including technical glitches and long waiting times, which they claimed hindered anticipated smooth exercise. Blessing Obe brings us reports from several registration centers.
It's another JAMB registration season, and across various points in Ondo State, students and parents are making their way to registration centers, eager to secure a spot for the forthcoming exam. The registration, which began on 3rd February 2025, is scheduled to conclude on 8th March 2025. While some candidates with candidates saying they encountered no issues during the registration.
Everything went well, it was fine, the approaching and everything is okay, so it went well.
The registration